In this video, we're going to talk about meme coin trading for beginners, or how to start with meme coins, especially on Solana. So I expect that you probably already know about Phantom and how to have your own wallet, but in this video I'm going to talk about more how to choose meme coins well, what to expect, what you can do really, and when to find good information, verified information about meme coins, because of course there are thousands and thousands upon meme coins and you don't want to fall for any kind of scams, rugs, and so on. So you have to be careful. So in this video we're going to talk about do's and don'ts of meme coin trading, especially for beginners. I'm going to show you BullX platform, the easiest platform to use when it comes to discovering new coins, and also going with the stats about the particular tokens if you want to go through everything. That's probably the best platform. I'm going to also talk about CoinGecko, which is pretty great for beginners, as well as DEX screeners. Those are the three type of platforms, all free. All three are free. You can use the link down below if you want to, for example, start with BullX and have the fees off, because you can trade on the platform. For CoinGecko, you just go directly to the website. Of course, the links will be down below in the description. But let's start with general idea how to trade meme coins as a beginner. So first of all, you should definitely expect volatility. This is something that you should think about a lot, because actually meme coins are volatile. So you should expect that they will go down like 40%, 50%, and then you could, for example, do 3x maybe, or go to zero. So that's why you should always invest only the money you're willing to lose. You really shouldn't do anything like taking a debt or using the money you are saving up for college or something like that. Really use the money that you would, for example, spend on, I don't know, some kind of entertainment. Think about memes in this way, and you'll be much happier, and probably also it will the meme coins will perform better for you in the end, because you won't be so stressed about choosing particular coins. Also, for beginners, I recommend going with larger coins. I'm going to show you my portfolio in a bit. This is what I show people that because I have streams, I'm streaming live. So if you want to see how I'm trading meme coins, you can see one of my streams, but I'm definitely more on the risky side, discovering new coins. I wouldn't recommend that for the beginners. So what I recommend for beginners, especially in the beginning, is looking at the meme coins that have a larger market cap. Market cap is basically saying to you how established the coin is. Of course, this is something that can be gamified, so you should be also checking with things like CoinGecko, BullX. Go to Twitter, the Twitter social profile of the particular coin, and see how many people are following that coin, whether they are only paid shills, so people that are paid to talk about the coin, or whether they have like organic movement as well. This is really important, because it's easy to fall into one of the traps. It's easy to fall, for example, into thinking that the coin is really doing great while you only have bots and people paid to promote the coin. This is especially happening with new coins. So that's why I'm trying to tell you not to chase new coins and only go with the coins that are already established, because newly created coins, you never know, it's the easiest to lose the money. And if you're just starting with meme coins, you don't have the intuition behind like what's going on, and whether this is really a lot of people dumping, where maybe there's an insider team behind it, doing all the dump, or whether it's like organic movement. So if you look at my portfolio here, going back to BullX and seeing, for example, Tramp, you can see that not all of the investments were great, right? If we go by P&L, you can see that I lost some money, for example, on like Tramp, more than a half at this point, I think like 60%, right? Epic lost me a little bit of money. We have Cheese and a lot of like smaller coins, but that's fine, because in the end, what counts is like how much of the P&L, so how much profit and losses you have on the positive side. And altogether, I think I'm like 50% on the entire portfolio. I think even more. I think I invested something like $10,000. So it's close to X at this point for this public portfolio that I have on BullX. And you can very easily verify everything when something was bought or sold. So this is really great stuff here. And this is what you should expect. So this portfolio is especially built for smaller meme coins. As you can see, I have 25 positions right now being open on BullX, so that's quite a lot. I wouldn't do that if you're just starting. If you're just starting, you're fine with going to CoinGecko and, for example, choosing categories and then going after memes in general. So if you go to the categories and you can go with meme, you can see the biggest meme coins. So you can see things like Doge, Pepe, Wave, Bonk, Sheep, Flocky, right? So find here the things that you like and maybe start with those, especially like, of course, the risk to reward ratio is much smaller, but you never know. Of course, Dogecoin is more of a stable coin nowadays, meaning that the price doesn't move that much, but it's a proper meme coin. It's funny. It's the top meme coin. You probably won't make a lot of money, but still, it's like, I think, basically like, it can go 3x to be to the previous all-time high, so there, or like 4, even 4. So there's still a lot of place for movement. Of course, nothing here is financial advice. I don't know where the coin will go, and no one knows. But find the meme coins that make you laugh and make you and are big in the end. So you want to look at things like Doge, Sheep, Pepe, Wave, Bonk, and start with those to understand the movements, because those are the verified ones. Those are the ones that you already know that they are listed on all the exchanges, are easy to buy, and basically people are discovering those meme coins in the first place. If you want to go on the other risk curve, you go to, for example, the screener, and you can see the recent creations, the trending coins in the past 6 to 24 hours. You can change those, but those are very hard to pin down and make money upon, because you never know who's behind it. That's why you start to use BullX. And for example, if you want to verify this particular token, I would definitely, you have all the information here, at least the basic ones. You can go with all the socials, right? You can see the market cap, you can see liquidity and stuff like that. But to be really sure about the coin, I would go to BullX, because then you can, for example, see different audits here. This is done automatically by BullX, and you can see all the negative stuff as well. So for example, top holders is usually the stuff that's missing when it comes to smaller coins. This one has data mutable, but it's Bitcoin, so it should be fine. So you have these audits here. So let me show you, for example, one of the smaller coins I have here. So for example, maybe let's go with, it's pretty small one. That's a small funny coin. It has also a caution, but as you can see, this one has top 10 holders holding 25%. This is what happens with smaller coins like that. Nothing extraordinary here, but I wouldn't recommend that for the beginners. Beginners really should focus on coins that are over at least $10 million market cap. This is what I would recommend, because up to 10 millions, you really don't know whether the coin is established. Of course, we're talking about 10 millions of the market cap in a coin that's verified, because you can still game the system. If only you have, like, for example, small fraction of liquidity, you can pump the price with a small amount of money, and it would look like the coin has $10 million market cap. But this is where this different cautions coming here on BullX. With smaller coins, like holding 26% is still fine, but if you see, for example, 50% here, definitely go away. So that's a good thing to verify. So going back to the general strategy for how to look at the coin, you definitely want to do the research. That's the interesting part. Check the socials, whether they are botted. You can basically see the bots by people saying, oh, we're going to the moon, let's LFG, and other such things that have no really intrinsic value. There's nothing funny about them. They just keep repeating the same stuff. And for example, things that have a lot of just small fraction of views and a lot of likes, a lot of retweets, that's probably a botted socials. Also, if a small coin has something like 100,000 followers and it was a new one, then that's definitely botted. Usually the smaller coins have like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers, maybe at the maximum, but even the bigger one do not have so many followers, unless they into this $50 million market cap space. So definitely beware on that size. Others than that, look at these insiders and dev holding the supply. This is what you can see on BullX, as I've showed you, how many people from the top 10 holders are holding the coin. And also look at the influencers. So a lot of people on Twitter, if you go on Twitter, even I tend to tweet a lot about the particular coins, right? You have to understand whether this particular tweet is like in some way bought by the team or not. For example, I'm tweeting about cheese and wine here. I'm not paid by the team. I just like the meme coin. I have it in my portfolio, so that's a natural way to tweet about it. If you find things like that, that's good. If you find things that are paid, they are still fine if they are not the only kind of tweets that appear for the particular meme coin. So you want to have something beyond just paid tweets and botted accounts. You want to have some natural, interesting memes. Generally speaking, if the meme makes you laugh, that's the best case scenario. And again, as I've mentioned, use Bullx, use Dex Screener, use CoinGecko for checking the coin and understanding the details before jumping in. You also hold for longer than a day. Of course, on my streams, I sometimes day trade and even sell within 1 hour of holding a coin, but I'm doing that with smaller coins. Usually, that will really backfire if you try to exit the positions all the time, because if you day trade, then basically you will catch this volatility, and if you're inexperienced, then basically that's a perfect scenario for losing all the money. So instead of that, try to build a portfolio that is more balanced. Look at the larger coins, look at the smaller ones. Usually the way you can think about it, if the entire crypto market is going up, the memes, especially the verified memes like Pepe, Bonk, Wave, Doge, will go with the market as well, but a little bit higher. That's the main thesis behind meme coins, and this is where you should start as a beginner for trading meme coins. Of course, nothing here is financial advice. In the end, you have to do your research. There's no way around it. You probably will lose money in the beginning, but in the end, it's great fun. And if you like different memes, then this is a perfect place, especially on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter here, or follow me, of course, give me a sub here on YouTube. I tend to talk about meme coins quite a lot, so that's really great. In the end, also don't fall for obvious shills and scams. If it's too good to be true, then it's a trap. If people are saying that this is the next Doge going to $10 billion, then probably it's not, and you should be a little bit skeptical. There's definitely money to be made in meme coins, and we had amazing stories of people going from like $500 to $2 million, real stories, but we have already many stories of people going from $1 million to zero. So you can really lose all your money as well. It goes both ways because you have this volatility. So you should expect it, you should embrace it, and then it's good to really start trading meme coins. I hope that was helpful. So as I said, subscribe to the channel. I tend to talk a lot about meme coins, both from the more experienced perspective, from the beginner perspective. Join me on my streams where I trade meme coins live. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.